First this evening, we have Steve Ovalle, Executive Director, and Dr. Lou Stylos, the Paul Center for Learning and Recreation.
Awesome.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming on, gentlemen. Dr. Lou, you're no stranger to the show.
No, I've been on many, many times, and actually this is my first time with the new set. It's awesome.
What do you think? Great?
Ah, my God, I feel like a star.
Well, now you know where all of Comcast money's going.
Yeah. Well, it's always great to be here, and I always welcome the opportunity that you provide us to get some messages out, and this is an important one. We're really looking forward to a successful campaign. It's called the Smiles for Life campaign.
Nice.
And that is a program that this is the second year we're doing it. And basically the program is a one where the vendor Opalescence, which is a Ultradent product, it's a dental company, they have their charitable foundation that benefits children both nationally and internationally. They partner with dental offices like myself to create a campaign where they donate money to their charity, of course, and then we get to choose a local charity to donate our portion. It's like a 50-50 split. We donated over $2,000 last year. This year, we're hoping to surpass that. Basically what it is from our end is the Ultradent people provide us with our materials. We provide our care, skill, and judgment to help people whiten, and this is a great time of year because there's graduations, weddings, reunions, all of those things that people want that white smile, and you can do that by not only getting the benefit of that white smile that you can show off, but helping children both locally and nationally. Basically the program, you can do it a couple different ways. The elite program is when you come into the office and we will whiten your teeth, give you a boost so you're walking out with a whiter smile right then and there. And then we'll also make some trays that you can do as touch-ups for take-home. Or if you don't want to spend the time in the office that much, we just will make you some trays. We take some impressions and get those ready for you, and you can take home some material to do it at your leisure. But every dollar of it goes to the Smiles for Life charity, and we will split that half and half with the Paul Center. We'll send our portion to the Paul Center. I'm very excited to do that. It's a great Chelmsford institution, and I'm glad Steve is here to tell us more about that, because that really is one of the reasons why it's so important that we get people looking at this as both something for themselves, but doing great. The dollars will go to a great program.
That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about what their money's going to go towards, and I have to get my teeth whitened because I'm on TV.
There you go.
So you'll be helping him and us.
A few dollars go.
Well, thank you.
Go to the Paul Center.
So great. Well, the Paul Center has been here in Chelmsford. Next year will be 50 years that it's been operating. So it's been a staple in the community and has had great community support. Here's another example of that. We run several programs throughout the year, and it is for children and young adults, basically from age 5 to 22. We do have one program, our overnight, 1 week of overnight camping for adults, young adults 14 and older, and that can go past 22. And we have a Saturday respite program where parents get to bring their children in. And we have staffing on the campus from right around 9 o'clock till about 3 o'clock. So parents can go and sort of do something, sleep, go shopping, have lunch with their spouse or whatever, and children get to recreate and to go out in the community, etc. We just finished up running a school vacation week. So when the schools are closed, we're open for the week. So again, parents who have children at home who may not be able to be left home have somewhere for their children to go and vacation, really. And then our largest program is our summer extended school year program. And we've been in partnership with dozens of school districts throughout the Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire, where any child who's in the special education department, receiving services through them. The team that's following and supporting them will hold their annual individual education plan, and at that point they will discuss whether the student needs extended schooling in order to keep that student from regressing significantly over the summer break. And so the school districts will talk about where is the best place for those services for them to attend for those services. And the Paul Center has been one of those places that gets considered, along with the local districts talking about their own programming. By far, Chelmsford has been the biggest partner. They annually send us anywhere between 28 and 35 students. We generally support through the summer anywhere from 90 to 120. And again, that comes from all over the place, as far away as Peabody, Milford, New Hampshire, Plastown, New Hampshire, Nashua, New Hampshire, Malden, and then this local, Lowell, Westford, and all the areas here. But Chelmsford's our biggest and most, and our strongest supporter of our program. Our program separates itself from every other program in the state in that it's the least expensive extended school year program, and it operates we provide longer services. So we run Monday through Friday from, again, roughly 9 to 3 for 6 weeks. Most school districts don't offer that length of a day, and they generally offer 4 days a week as opposed to 5. I'm a parent of a 12-year-old son with multiple disabilities, so I can speak both as an administrator of a fantastic program, but I can speak more importantly about the need for these kinds of services for our children. And I've worked in Massachusetts, Oregon, Michigan, so I've covered the state and the country and in between. Chelmsford has no idea how fortunate they are to have something like this. There's nothing like that, and I've been, again, across the country and in between. I think sometimes when you have something for so long, you sometimes lose sense of how big it is, how important it is. But I can tell you, as a parent of a child with disability, it doesn't get missed. And so we're heading into that session where schools are sending us the list of students that'll be coming. They'll be attending. It's a 16-acre campground specifically designed for children with multiple and significant disabilities. We have certified teachers that teach as cabin leads. We have speech therapists. We have physical therapists. We have nursing, lifeguards. There's an in-ground pool. There's fishing ponds. There's hiking trails. There are experiences to provide educational learning in a vastly different environment than any of us, including me, you, ever get to experience from a school setting. And these children get to have that experience. In addition to that, our children with disabilities, almost never get a camp experience, a camp setting experience. And to be able to combine an educational experience with that camp experience, it's invaluable. And again, and Chelmsford is really blessed to have it. And so I'm excited to be partnering here and receiving, again, some kindness from people and support from the community to continue to provide those services, much needed services, to children who desperately really need that kind of experience.
I think the campus is awesome. I did have an opportunity to experience it one time through a Boy Scouting program, and I can't tell you just how amazing it is. And it's great that they have that opportunity, because I do agree with you. I think getting into a different environment and being able to get out there really is, important, and I think it's probably helpful in the long run.
It's really great. My son, lots of the support needs he has. One of them is he's on the autism spectrum. And so for him to go into school and to have a confined classroom and be in there with 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 other children, the volume of noise, even if it's not that noisy, is harder for him. The movement and stimulation is harder for him. So when he gets out and gets on that campus and has 16 acres to sort of breathe, the noise level is dissipated because you're outdoors, right? So if somebody's struggling with something and they might be a little bit louder than someone else, in a classroom, that's unbearable. Out there in sort of 16 acres, it gets lost. And so what tends to happen for children like Danny is that sets off somebody else because it's really loud and noisy, and that sets off something. It has that chain reaction where here it sort of disappears. There are so many other things for him to engage in, to grasp his attention and redirect his focus. So the thing that may be difficult for him and challenging for him in this space and time, I can go for a hike in the woods and sort of break that thing he's focused on. I could go to arts and crafts. I can go fishing. I can go play basketball. I can go swimming. There are all of these different resources available to him daily, on a daily basis throughout the day, that the school districts do a great job. They do. They can't offer 16 acres of campground. They just can't do it. And what that provides. It's not for everybody, so even that doesn't fit for all people, but I can tell you for the vast majority of people, and again with special needs, it is an experience that they never get to have, and they can combine education and recreation and learning together.
It's good to have quality of life, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want necessarily just quantity of life, but I look at this collage you have behind here and it looks like, you know, just a number of amenities and people with smiling faces. So, you know, certainly you're touching a lot of lives, which is good.
Well, when I talk with people and they want to know about the Paul Center, you know, when I go out to places like this, I try to bring pictures and stuff, or I try to invite people on campus, and I really keep quiet and let them just see. There's nothing more impactful than to walk on campus and to see this in action and to experience it and to hear it. It's amazing. It's really, it's life-changing. And so I invite anybody who may be interested to come on campus to see that, see what's in your own backyard, see the treasure that you have here, and watch the faces of children and young adults and what they're engaged in and how amazing it really is. I can't tell you that it'll blow you away. It did me when I walked on campus, and I've been in this field since 1980, and I told you I covered the country. When I went for my interview and stepped on campus, I turned to the president and said, how come I don't know about this? How I'm in this field 30 years. So job one for me was get out there and start telling people
Spread the word.
what's here. Come on in, invite people in, come take a look. Because it will do the same as it did for me. It just stopped me in my tracks. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful campus, and it reaches people like nothing else can.
Well, it's fantastic that Dr. Lou is going to be donating some of his services to help with the Paul Center.
Easy sell. All you have to do is just listen.
If people are interested in donating above and beyond, you know, Dr. Lou's services, is there a way they can go about doing that? Or?
Sure, we several ways. They can call our office. I'm going to read off my card because I can't remember all these numbers and
Okay,
websites.
yeah.
So the telephone number is 978-256-4396. You can call the office. You can ask about programs, services, those kinds of things. You can ask about how to donate, how to get involved. We have hundreds of volunteers that come in this time of year, paint cabins, clean up trails, get all the winter stuff out of the way, bring all the spring and summer stuff out. So we have large groups, some 100 plus people, some 2 or 3 people, some individually that come out and volunteer their time. And then we also have our website. It's www.thepaulcenter.org. And you can get on there and link in to see we have a way to donate if you wanted to do that financially and connect with that. Or again, just check out our website and take a look and see and navigate what's on there. I mostly invite people to come out and take a look, really. It's just an amazing place. And the history of it, it was initially Mr. Ray Paul that donated his land for people to come and pitch some tents on. That's how it got started. And then 5 families mortgaged their homes. They had children with disabilities. They mortgaged their homes to purchase this land. And that's how that got started. And then people started volunteering and building cabins and trails and basketball courts and swimming pools, and grants got written and all of that kind of stuff. So it's really a grassroots, true grassroots movement that is a gem in the Merrimack Valley. People are, it's a blessing, it truly is.
It's truly amazing what caring people can do and the efforts.
And the synergy. And we're excited to be helping out. And just before we close out, I just want to let people know they don't have to be patients of mine, although it'd be great, but we're already reaching out to our patients. But anybody that's interested in this, they can give my office a call, 978-256-6433. Our website is www.smilesbystylos.com. You can get more details either way. I encourage people, if they're looking to do something for themselves and others, to give us a call, and we'll see if they're eligible, because not everybody can whiten, because there might be certain dental issues that we have to kind of screen out. But the majority of folks should be able to take advantage of this great opportunity and help people at the Paul Center and beyond.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on, giving
you
us,
for having us.
an update. We wish you
Thank
a
you
lot
so
of
much.
luck
Thank you very much. It's
in
an honor.
donating, and we appreciate all the effort that you put in. It's definitely in a worthy cause, and your time is appreciated.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here, really.
So, all right, well, we appreciate it.